Jungkook sat in his office, finger drumming against the mahogany desk. His eyes narrowed as she watched the security footage on his laptop. Ryan, his wife, was walking into the high-end shopping mall with a friend clutching her purse, his black card hidden inside it. His jaw tightened. She just like the rest, he muttered. From the moment they had been forced into this arranged marriage, he had been watching her. She was too sweet, too kind, and in his world, kindness was a mask. His mother liked her, his sister adored her, his father tolerated her. But Jungkook, he wasn't fooled. Let's see how much of my money she wasted today. He scooped, leaning back in his chair, because gold diggers always show their true colors eventually. The moment Violet stepped into the luxury mall, her eyes sparkled with excitement. She had never been this eager to shop before. Okay, she clapped her hands together. Let's do this. Her best friend Soha raised an brow. Look, you look like a kid in a candy store. Vian grinned. That's because I kind of am I. She reached into her purse and pulled out a small worn-out notebook. Are you seriously taking notes? Soha laughed. Of course. Vian flipped open the pages. Jung-hee loves bold, high-end fashion, but she hates pink. Mom loves soft, delicate things. Maybe a scarf. Dad is always so serious. I think he likes subtle details. Soha shook her head in disbelief. You are really putting your whole heart into this. Vian smiled softly. I just want them to know I care. Her family had never been the affectionate type, but maybe she could find a home here. The hunt begins. The first stop, Dior. Vian's finger ran over the luxurious fabrics, a thoughtful expression on her face. Jung-hee would look stunning in this, she murmured, pulling out a red satin gown with a high slit. The moment she imagined Jung-hee in it, confident, radiant, unstoppable, she knew. This was the one. She hugged the dress to her chest, feeling a rush of warmth, one gift down. Next, Chanel for Jungkook's mother. Vian wanted something that felt personal. Her gaze landed on a silk scarf in a soft pastel set, embroidery with delicate pattern. She could already picture the gentle woman draping it over the shoulder. Smiling warmly, she will love it, Vian whispered. She carefully placed it in her bag, 2 gifts down. For Jungkook's father, she took her time. She wandered through the men's section, eyes starting from elegant watches to tailored coat. Nothing felt right until a dark brown leather wallet, simple classic, but the craftsmanship was flawless. Yes, she breathed, running a finger over the smooth leather. This one. 3 gifts down. This one gift she didn't plan to buy. Vian was almost stunned, but then her feet rose in front of a display. A sleek jet black tuxedo. The cut was sharp, the detail impeccable, her lips parted slightly. Jungkook. She had no reason to buy him a gift. He barely looked at her, barely acknowledged her, and yet she could already picture him in it. Effortlessly powerful, dark, magnetic. A lump formed in her throat. I shouldn't, she whispered, but she did. She handed her own card to the cashier, ignoring Soha smirking. 4 gifts down, the trap she didn't see coming. Vian had no idea about the black card Jungkook had secretly slipped into her purse. She had no clue that the man she was trying so hard to impress had already made up his mind about her. That when she walked into the dining hall later, ready to surprise his family with gift and love, Vian walked into the grand dining hall, heart pounding with excitement. She clutched the shopping bags tightly, her fingers slightly trembling, not from nervous, but from pure anticipation. Is it. Her first real chance to make them smile, to show them that she wasn't just an outsider in this family. For you, she said, handing the Dior bag to Jungkook. I saw this and instantly thought of you. Jungkook gasped, pulling out the red satin gown. Oh my god, Wyan, this is beautiful. Wyan beamed. Then she turned to Jungkook's mother, handing her the Chanel scarf. I want to get you something elegant but soft, just like you. The older woman's eyes softened as she traced the delicate fabric. And then to his father, the leather wallet. It felt like you. His father, a man of few words, gave her a small nod of approval. Wyan heart soared. This was worth it. Every second of planning, every moment of excitement. Crash! The sound of a glass shattering against the marble floor ripped through the air. Wyan's breath hitched. Jungkook, his chair scrapped back harshly as they stood. His hand clenched into a tight fist. The entire room fell dead silent. What the hell is this? He spat, his voice sharp and cold. Wyan blinked confused. What? Jungkook let out a dark laugh. Oh, don't play dumb now. Her stomach twisted. What was happening? Jungkook reached for one of the shopping bags on the table, yanked it open. The red Dior gown spilled out. He held it up like evidence in a trial. Did you enjoy spending my money, Wyan? His voice dripped with venom. Wyan froze. The warmth from moments ago vanished. Her lips parted slightly. You didn't even wait. Jungkook cut her off, shaking his head in disgust. The second I let my guard down, you ran straight to the most expensive brand you could find. The air thickened with tension. The humiliation sank in. His mother looked shocked. His father frowned. Jungkook's expression twisted into anger. No, Wyan whispered, her voice trembling. You don't understand. I understand perfectly. Jungkook stepped closer, his dark eye burning with rage. I married a gold digger. Wyan's breath hitched. It felt like she had been punched in the stomach. Her vision blurred as the word echoed in her head. Gold digger, gold digger. She looked around the room, searching for anyone who would stop this nightmare. Jungkook took another step, his voice razor sharp. You really had fooled me, you know. He let out a bitter chuckle, acting so innocent, so sweet. His finger clenched around the fabric of the dress. And you had the audacity to pick Dior? He threw the bag on the table. Wow, at least pretend to be subtle. Wyan's legs wobbled. She felt like she was drowning. This was supposed to be a happy moment. This was supposed to be the night she proved herself, not this. She tried to find her voice. I didn't use your card, she choked out. Jungkook scooped. Don't lie. Her hand shook. I used my own. You used my card, he snapped, cutting her off again. You think I wouldn't notice? Wyan froze. Black card? She clutched her purse with trembling fingers, digging inside, and her blood ran cold. A black, sleek card rested in her wallet. Her breath hitched. No, she had never seen this before. Her stomach turned. Realization crashed over her like a tidal wave. Jungkook had put it there. He had set her up. Her heart shattered. You tested me? She whispered, her voice breaking. Jungkook crossed his arms, his face unforgiving. I had to. The room spun. Her chest ached. This man, her own husband, had been waiting for her to fail. Wyan let out a broken laugh, tears stinging her eyes. Wow, she whispered. Voice trembling, Jungkook's jaw clenched, but he said nothing. And then silence. It hurt more than anything. Jungkook suddenly snatched the receipt from one of the bags. Read it. She snapped, shoving it against Jungkook's chest. Jungkook's finger tightened around the paper. His eye scanned the text, and then he stopped breathing. Wyan's credit card. Every single item paid in full. A crushing silence filled the room. Jungkook's heart dropped. He had just... Oh God, what he had done. Wyan let out a broken chuckle, but it wasn't happy. Do you even realize what you have done? She whispered. Jungkook's throat tightened. Her eyes met his, but there was nothing left in them. No warmth, no light, just pain. You think so little of me, she said softly. her voice shaking. Jungkook's hands curled into a fist. Before he could even find the word to fix it, she turned to Junggi, forcing a smile. I hope you love the dress. Then she looked at him one last time. And you know what? Jungkook's chest ached. You don't just test me. She swallowed, her lips trembling. You tested yourself and you failed. Jungkook's heart shattered. She turned her back to him and walked away, leaving him standing in the wreckage he had created.